It's really an awesome opportunity, and I was really grateful to get that call from Karch, and not many people get the opportunity that I have gotten with USA, and I'm really grateful and don't take any part of it for granted, for sure. I told my mom about it, and she kind of flipped out because it's Karch, but he's the GOAT of volleyball. It's like being coached by LeBron James for basketball and playing in front of him, and he was the best to ever do it in volleyball, and he kind of changed the trajectory of volleyball in the US and in the world. And he's so respected everywhere. He got a little frustrated at one of the plays and kind of got a little frustrated at one of the refs, and the whole gym went silent when he started to yell a little bit, because everybody respects him so much, and yeah, he's just the GOAT of of volleyball. So yeah. The thing is, I see him as a coach. I never saw him play. He was only coaching when I was alive, and I don't see him as this great player, great everything. I respect everything that he's done and everything, but I see him when I'm with him as my coach, and I try to learn as much as I can from him.
The main thing I told him was to win, to give it everything he had to win, and enjoy the experience, because a lot of guys don't get to go and play in a game with USA on their back. And it's a special experience, so the main part of it was just to enjoy, was to win, and then when he was there to be all USA, when he came back to be all Ball State.
Kind of proved to myself that I am good enough to do that stuff. I have a lot of imposter syndrome. Don't think I should be where I am. Some of the things that I get, and for sure winning this kind of helped me believe that I can do it at Ball State and on the national team. So yeah, it's a big boost for me, for sure.
I could see a more mature level of player, a little more calm in the chaos, finding some solutions as an attacker that he hadn't shown previous years. And he's taken that into our gym, and some of our guys are now learning from some of that stuff and being able to imitate, which is nice.
It's cool. It's not like, it doesn't have anything to do with your name on your back, as cliche as it sounds. It's the name on the front. You play for Team USA, and I was super excited. It's so much fun to, like I said, to play with people who are so good and have such good talent. It kind of raises your own level of play, because everyone is such at a high level of volleyball. It's really, really fun, and like I said, it makes you better. Through each game, we kind of built it. There was no time beforehand to get to know each other and play as one. But it was a little shaky at the beginning. But whether it was a win or a loss, we kind of got through it and figured out how to play together at the end, for sure. We got to play 7 games in 7 days, so it was back to back to back to back. Coach said we're gonna try to split it up and do different players for each game, but it turned out I played 6 of the 7, so I was definitely beat up after that tournament. But yeah, it really was so much fun, especially to play Puerto Rico twice in Puerto Rico. It's the best to play a team in their gym, for sure. Once we accepted our award and they called out team like USA, nobody cheered in the gym. There was literally not one person that cheered. There was a couple boos, and it's really funny because that's what we want. We don't want people to like us and to love us on the court. It's fun to play in the gym where you're playing against everybody else and gets to prove to everybody how good we are. And it's really fun almost to play with the crowd too, and when you're going against it, and they all have air horns when you're about to serve and trying to get in your head, but you can't let that affect you at all. And yeah, especially the championship game that we played, we beat them in 3, which was really fun because we almost embarrassed them in their gym, which is the best, because the first game went to 5. Each point, you play each point how you play, and you don't really worry about the gold until that last point. And it was just fun that I got that last set and was able to put it away and cheer with the team, and everybody came together really well on that team, so it was a lot of fun again.
I was really, really excited for the final there. I got a little nervous at the end, but I could tell from watching the match the kind of mode that Pat was in. He was very locked in, very dialed in, was passing well, was serving well, and everyone was kind of feeding off of him, which is what he can bring to the court. He's super competitive. And to see him, I kind of chuckled to myself in the last couple of points. I was like, oh, they better set him the ball. They need to give him the ball here to finish this out, which they did, which was really nice to see. Even on that play was a big to win. And as that ball was happening, I think I even said out loud while I was sitting by myself watching, it's like, oh, they better set him this ball. And they did, and he was able to finish it off and win a gold medal with USA on your back is, again, it's something that not a lot of people get to do, so it's a pretty cool experience.
it's really not as deep as you think it is, and I would say take it more lightly than what's it like you expect. You know, I had a lot of, not worries, but I had a lot of, you know, anxiety going into this, and you know, it really, you go in and you just play, yourself, you play how you can play, and you help out your teammates, and it really will work out well for you.